Wallpapers back again. I'm just revisiting some of my old stuff, and I was looking through, doing a bit of a clean up, and I was looking through some old calendars that I had, and they're so thick, like they're such good thick quality. I thought they would make awesome traveller's notebook journal covers. Like, these are the little traveller's notebooks that I've made from using vintage wallpaper and like backing it. The little kitty, so cute. Yeah, so I thought I wouldn't mind utilising some of these as covers. Look at them, they're just so beautiful. Hopefully this is all in framing. I'll have a look. Let's have a look. It's a 2014, so I've had it for a while. Artwork is by Susan Wingett. You probably know her. She's an American artist. So pretty. I mean, look at that. Oh, sort of like a tea coffee themed journal. And even these little bits just along here would be great. Like, how would that be for a recipe journal? So gorgeous. Look at that, so pretty. So I was thinking I might utilise some of these because they're just too nice not to use. I think it is sort of fairly kitcheny, journal-y. Oh, so nice. But the colours and the things are so pretty. Spiced apple cake. That'd be nice for an autumn journal, I think. How pretty is that? And I love that. I might use this. I haven't ever made a Christmas, what do they do? I've seen Wendy's and Gales and some of the others where they make a Christmas daily, December daily, that's it. And I'd really like to make myself a nice Christmas journal this year so that I can do a December daily. I didn't have the time last year. I was still fairly new to the YouTube journaling world, so I thought, oh, I like that'd be just so pretty. So that's that one. And I've got Thomas Kincaid. I mean, how beautiful, beautiful. So I don't know what the rules and regulations are on using calendars, but the paper's so thick. It's just awesome. They would just make great covers. So I thought I might make these, and this can be sort of like give you a bit of an idea to utilise some of these calendars that you've probably been hoarding, if you're anything like me. You know, on the back of it I've got, see, I use them as my on my calendars. They're like my diary. I hang up and I, you know, put it near and put all my dates and stuff. So pretty, I love it. Just too nice not to use. So you'd have to line the inside, I suppose, because it's got all your writing and everything on there. But and then this teapot one, not still cute, but yeah, be nice to utilise in a tea journal or something like that. My sister gave it to me. I don't think I even wrote in this one. She gave it to me because at the time I was selling tea. And it's a bit more modern, but it is still really pretty. But I never got to use it. Just even little bits and pieces like that would be nice in a tea journal. So there you go. Or even that. To use up some of your journals. I mean your old. Oh, this would have been easier. There you go. These. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick one. I'm going to pick one of these, rip it out. I wonder if I could just get the centre. Where's the centre? And maybe pick out, open this calendar. That way I don't have to rip anything. And if you're really good at reading, sorry if my head's in the way, which it probably is. You can see all the stuff I got to. My son's 16th birthday, so there you go. He's now going to be 21 this year, so that's how long I've kept it. Okay. go. That way you're less likely to do as much damage. Okay. They are pretty big. I'm probably going to have to cut some of it up. Okay, now I'll grab me old, where is it? Here we go. There. My little place I know where to stay from, because I often stay out of camera and it's really annoying. Okay. So I've pulled that apart. And now I've just got to pick one that I think would be really nice. That is rather gorgeous. I'm a bit of a sucker for cups of tea. I like that one and that one. I think that would be an awesome recipe journal. So cool. So, that one. And then maybe this one too. I've got, oop, be careful. Okay, keep that aside. Probably even you see that. That's the cover. Paintings by Susan Wingett. You could probably put something over the top of that. So nice. Okay. Okie dokie. Now, still got all my mess here, because I'm working on my sewing journal still while I've got all the sewing stuff out, so a bit messy, which is really annoying. Made the table bigger, but yeah, you know, the bigger the table, the more the mess. Anything like me. Okay, now what we're going to do, because we need to cover the inside of these babies, is get some, I don't know, I think they're really thick, and I reckon by the time we put some stuff in them, it'll probably be alright. I might leave these. I want to make these I've made out of cereal boxes, and I just so enjoyed making these that I'm going to make some of these traveler's notebook style fairy journal, you know, so that, and that, because they're quite cheap, and so I thought, well, that way I can make a few and they're affordable for people to buy, and they're small enough to not cost a fortune to get sent over. So, and I'm just on a bit of a fairy kick at the moment. I do love them. So there you go. I don't need these because I think it's thick enough. Now what we need to get is some I'm thinking some scrapbooking paper for the back of these. So hang 10, I'm just going to go and grab some scrapbooking paper and see what we can do with that. Okay, I was going through some papers and I found another, is it Shelley Reeves Smith, another little gorgeous calendar, which I think I kept for you know, just the pictures. So pretty, just gorgeous. So that would probably be nice to, they haven't been used, so I could probably just tear that out and then fold it up and have it as part of a journal. Here you go. Oh, February's rather pretty. Where's that? Where are we? Oh, look at that. So pretty. So there you go. That's what you can do with your old calendars. I found Paige Evans' Turn the Page collection, which had, I remembered it had, I've got, there's usually 2. Please let there be 2. I'll probably utilise this one in that cup and saucer one. So I've got that. Ooh, but I found these. At first I thought this is from the Miss Betty collection, that might go nice with that to go on the inside, but I've also found this one with the recipes all over it, which would be nice. But I've got wallpaper. How good does that look? I thought that is actually hanging in my kitchen, in the dining area. And then this is wallpaper as well, because it's a bit thicker. I thought it would be nice for the inside of that, so we'll give it a whirl. Ugh. Now we're just going to figure out how big these guys are. Now, need my big one. And I put a new blade in this. How gorgeous are these? It's pretty. Been wanting to do a recipe one for quite some time now, so this will be good. Oh, good one actually. I might use, there we go, myself a little bit of light. Excuse the noise in the background, it's another warm day. I thought the warm days were behind us, but no. So, but I think this is probably the last of the warm days for in Australia. So actually, while I've got this there, how big is it? It is pretty much 12 inches, isn't it? That way. So pretty. I'd like to keep that border straight as I can, keeping that border. These are awesome. I mean, you pay so much money for these calendars. I don't know about you guys, but I pay quite a bit, probably because it's American. And it's, you know, this is Australia, so we've got to pay for the extra cost of it coming over. But I love the sort of country American style. It's so pretty. Well, being called American kitchen, I suppose. I love Joanna Gaines style. Beautiful. I love that show Fixer Upper. Chip is such a dag. He's so funny. It's like she's got an extra child. But they do such beautiful creations. Getting the houses done in her style of decorating is beautiful. Now, it's a little bit bigger than 12. It's definitely smaller than 12, so it's about 10 inches this way. A little over and a little over that way. So if we fold it in half, oh, it's going to be a big one, a bit more than a traveller's notebook journal. Maybe we make it into a normal journal. That might be the go. But I suppose if it's going to be a recipe journal, you know, you need recipe cards and everything, so I'll food for thought. Okay, I will pause it while I cut the second one. You don't watch that. Okay, well, I've cut that out. And I've got this wallpaper. Stay. Which is rolling. But what I might do is just get this. Where's my little, here it is. I may have to open it, it's that big. There we go. Now we'll glue on the back of this. Should be enough. Push it up. There we go. None too exciting watching me do this, but you know, I'll do it as quick as I can, just to give you a bit of an idea what you need to do. Oh, I love the quality of this stuff. It's awesome. So thick. So there you go. You've probably all got beautiful calendars that people have given you over the years that you've gone, too pretty, don't want to get rid of it, but you've not known what to do with them. Turn them into journals. Either to keep or give away. I just recently gave away one of those little traveller's notebook journals to a friend. It was her birthday. Travel notebooks are a bit nice size, but this one is going to be a little bit bigger than that. But I don't really want to cut it smaller. I think it's just too nice not to use. And I think I might turn these into little recipe card journals, just to have blank pages. And I might have make some recipe cards and a few bits and pieces. So there you go. What started out as that'd be nice, it's turning out to be a quite a little thing. And I'll keep it on here, and I just want to put that down. Because I wouldn't mind having some pockets on the inside, and then I will sew them together around the outside. See? Never know it was a calendar. I don't know what the rules and regulations are about making these and reselling them. I have no idea. I know with books, as long as you use the original, it's okay. If anybody knows what they are with these, if you can let me know in the comments below, that would be great. But I probably, if I read the actual calendar, excuse my head, I'm sorry. Actually, I should just roughly cut it and then do it with the scissors, I think. So nice. I love that country gingham. Okay. It's amazing what you can use when you got in your stash, and this has been leftover wallpaper. So I like it. So I'll do the same with the other one. Where's my wallpaper? I actually got this. They don't sell it anymore. It's Masters in Australia. They're a company that are fairly big, and they are not selling it. There's not very many Masters left. Let's hope it fits. Please fit. Yes. I'll not put it. I'll just. Having the whole roll. How cool does that look? It looks so gorgeous. It's got a real beachy theme, and it's like wood. So the things you can make with those. You can always get leftover bits of wallpaper as well. I've got a friend who's a painter, and he goes to a lot of places and ends up getting rid of some wallpaper. Where is it? Is that it, or did it drop on the ground? Oh, where is it? Here it is. Here it is. Okay. Yeah. Sorry. That's what happens when you lose stuff. Yeah, I've got a friend who's a wallpaper and a painter, and if you go, he often does old houses, because here in Ballarat it's quite a heritage little town. and there's a lot of old houses, and he will take off wallpaper, and if he manages to save the top coat, you can utilise some of those bits and pieces in your journals, because some of the vintage wallpaper is beautiful and it's so expensive to buy. Always nice to have someone in the know. See, you can even use it when it's a used one. New one wouldn't have that on the back, but you get two uses out of it. I got a calendar use out of it, and now it's going to be a beautiful journal. And a practical one. I'm a very practical person. I like making things that are going to be used. Well, that's why I liked quilting, because you actually use a quilt. I haven't done that for quite some time. Go through different phases. I reckon I've done every crafty thing there's when paper towel was around, and making teddies, and done all the crafty stuff over the years. But I really love journaling because it incorporates your love of everything that you've done over the years. You know, you can incorporate your stitching and my artwork, and even the quilt. I've made a journal with a quilt cover. I've made a couple of journals with a quilt cover actually. Yeah, there you go. Now, okay. How good does that go with that? And the blues. Try and keep it. I want to see some of the bit of everything. Bit of everything. Keep it fairly straight. Okay, the old roller out. Bit of a funny little gadget, but it works well. Just a small paint roller. Okay. I think this may have to be done in sections, I think. Like all my tutorials, is never a quick one. You get this idea and then you do it and you think, oh, it's going to take way longer than I thought. Now, put that down. Oh, so pretty. So, I'll just cut around that. I may be able to do that while I'm here, while I'm chatting with you guys. And then what I'll do is gather up some papers and ephemera and bits and pieces, and put this thing together. But it was more the idea of this is what you can utilise your old calendars for, and while I'm here showing you, I'm creating at the same time. So if you want to create along with me, this is why I've got this green mat underneath. I'm forever using my ruler to cut up everything. Okay, I love the way that Amity Bloom, Nazi from Amity Bloom, uses beautiful wallpaper. Beautiful. Love her channel. She's so cute. Okay. She's pretty talented for someone so young. Wish I had her confidence at such a young age. Okay. Now, there we go. Oh, that is gorgeous. So, do we have pockets made out of these, like as in different, or actually get some fabric or something? Oh, actually, it's actually quite thick. It's turned out quite thick. I like it. I like it. That is so cool. I like it. So it'd probably be more of a like a folder journal. Won't be as thick as most of them, just enough to put some recipes in there and maybe make some recipe cards. Like, you know, I'll make up some nice recipe cards and all that kind of stuff. And this one I might think might be the same. Yeah. So there you go, guys. I'll keep you posted with my progress on these, but I just thought something I could share with you and get your creative juices flowing. I always love to teach people how to utilize their own things, because it's an expensive journey, this journaling world. And if you've got stuff laying around, you might as well use them. Okay guys, thank you very much for watching, and I will catch you, what's today? It's Tuesday. I've got a conference I've got to go to on Thursday, Friday, Saturday, so I won't be putting anything up from then. My last one will be Wednesday. Yeah, so I'll probably put something up on Wednesday. Maybe this one will go up on Wednesday, and I'll probably catch you again on Sunday. So thank you guys for watching, and I will catch you in the next video. Bye.